Hey guys, today's video we are going to be doing some test hits, a little test and tune. Not really so much tune, but this customer sent us these cars for the Spring Nationals and we are going to give them a couple of runs on the track and get some data, send it back to the customer, but we thought we would, bring you guys along with us for the ride. So if you do send us cars and you want to kind of know where they are at before they get run, we can always do that for you. But it's kind of cool stuff. This is a Tyco, the wheelie bar, pretty wild looking, pretty cool. We got a little Anglia, which is also pretty cool. And then we have the Viper funny car, which looks like a custom build. So all the cars have wheelie bars. Let's head out to the track and get some data. All right guys, we're out at the track. We're gonna run up first. We're gonna run the CBSC Corvette. Looks like a modified Tyco, just by looking at it. It's got upgraded traction magnets, rear end setup, front end setup. Stock motor mags, might have a stock arm, not 100% sure on that. But we're also gonna run up against this setup here. So a cool little Anglia. You can see, I think this is a Jag setup, but I'm not, not a Jag setup, man, what is it? A dash car. Yeah, it's a dash setup. So I think it's a dash car, not 100% sure, but we'll see. It's a CAN motor. We'll run that in the left lane and we'll see how they run. We'll get a couple passes of each. All right. So we'll run a pass in each lane. Looks like, just to get that written down really quick here, the right lane we ran 669, 669, and the left lane we ran a 112 or 121, so 1.21. No, 1.121. So believe it or not, even though the yellow car, the faster car, won in their respective brackets or indexes, this car would have done better because it ran lower. So it was only 21 thousandths off of the 1.1 index, whereas this car was 69 thousandths off. So we'll swap lanes. We'll run him again and then we'll test his Viper funny car. So here we go. All right. So that time it looked like the Anglia went a little bit quicker. It still didn't break out of its index, which is great. And the Tyco, it probably needs to be slowed down ideally. 683, that's gonna put it in the top of that index. So the other car ran a 1.16, which is great. So car's ready to go. I would definitely keep an eye on that one for next weekend. Now we got Viper funny car. Looks like a V-spec that's been re-geared, but it could have a hot motor in it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, ran pretty good, nice and smooth. 661. Let's just write that down real quick. That was the right lane, 0.661. And we'll make another pass in the left lane just to get each lane. The lanes are exactly the same, exact same system running, both of them. But it is run back to back though. So as the car gets a little bit of temperature, sometimes cars like that, sometimes they don't. So that time ran a 585. So that's a huge, huge difference, which means that probably need to take a look at his pickup shoes because that is a big jump there. And the shoes definitely, you can see, it looks like they're bent, funky. I always stress to you guys in every video, do not bend your shoes. unless you absolutely are trying to achieve something different than them being flat, because they typically are flat. These aren't flat, and it most likely, if we keep running it as the shoe wears in, it will get faster and faster, but it won't have the consistency as it would if it had a brand new set of untampered shoes on there. So, okay, 539. So that's getting lower in the bracket, which is obviously good. The downside now is if it continues to get faster and it goes into the 4s, it's going to be in a different index, which it will be in the top of that index, whereas the 539 is starting to get lower in that index. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Super simple. We'll reach out to this customer, let them know how the cars ran. If you have cars you want us to run, do a video on prior to a race, just shoot us an email and we'll take care of it for you. See ya.